Hello, it's me, CGD, and the time is 01:56 UK time, 8th of the 8th, 2010. This piece is called How They Make You Commit Premeditated Crime. What I mean by that is the way these computers and the satellites and the databases all link up. Part of the program which the prison officers use, it literally feeds off the circuitry of your brain. I'm not familiar with how the actual brain works as such. It's not one of my areas of expertise. I haven't had the opportunity to study it properly, but if you go on Wikipedia, sites like that, they will give you information about the brain circuitry and stuff. It's the tapping into this circuitry and the implant, not only the GPS satellite one within my head, it's also about how the information is passed backwards and forwards to me. One of the things of when it's passed forward is to provocate, it's to make you believe with the use of not only the voices but the technology in itself, into torturing you, into getting a response out of you, like anger, hatred, frustration. And it's these that show up on a monitor that prison officers use. And it's these monitors, they have one that does the heart rate, another one that's supposedly like a skeleton of your arms hanging out straight or whatever, and they can target your body and any part of it. They can see into your body, X-ray or infrared, heat scan, all of that. But that's not the issue. It's about this premeditation. They implant the seed and then feed it with all this torture and anxiety. They try emotionally duress you by saying your family have been killed, or they've been seriously hurt, or they've been arrested, and it's to create the impression and an illusion in your mind that this is absolutely hopeless. You just cannot survive this. Give up the will to live, because this is what the prison officers want. And it's their planning and their orchestration of this. They have used multiple scenarios. They run into possibly thousands, possibly millions. The problem I have with it, I can't establish a start date with this at present. I know it's pre-2000. That I can establish. But when before that is unclear. The files go back much, much earlier than that, though. From the start of mankind, the actual files go back to. So if you think from Adam and Eve, these files were compiled from then, as the information was written down in tablet stones and then the written word and so on, until we got to modern age with typewriters and things like that. That's how these files were built up. In those files was passed on certain information about possibly your temperament, what you might react to, what you might have an allergic react to, who your neighbours were at that time, all sorts of things, who your neighbours are in the past, who your friends are, who they're likely to be in the future. It's all about this, and it's how these prison officers manipulate all of these things in various different parts to provocate a reaction of anger. They want you to commit a crime, and they want to be able to prove of guilty mind, guilty thought. Therefore, you're guilty of premeditation, and their ultimate ambitions are to get you nicked for a conspiracy to murder, conspiracy to genocide, or joint enterprises. That is the pinnacle of what they're looking for, or even murder. They're the pinnacles of what they're looking for. And they believe with the use of this technology and the way it works, that they can get away with this. They think, that the public and the jury and the police will, won't believe the person who's actually committed the crime, because they've committed the crime. They don't want to believe that the police will investigate, because they're going to say, well, you're hearing voices, you're not well. This is a load of bollocks. If you find C-Wing and that computer room, that is the evidence. Only one small fraction of what the evidence is. The evidence is all over the place. Multiple crime scenes all over. Thank you.